What is up, everybody? We're back here for another WCW Monday Nitro. It is going to be the go-home Nitro before Sold Out. And let's just jump right into it. I got Chris. I got Dane. How you doing today, friendos?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Pretty good, pretty good.
I'm
So,
excited.
I'm very excited, too. Kicking off the show here tonight, we got Eric Bischoff. Welcoming everybody back to Monday Night Nitro. Tonight, they will have an official contract signing for the Sold Out main event, where we'll see Joe Hennig face. We know one of the people will be Casey McKnight. However, there's going to be one extra opponent in there tonight, and that'll be determined by our main event. It's kicking off pretty well there. After that, would you like to explain this one, Mr. Chris? You're the master behind the flock, in my opinion.
So, the angle here is officially, as you saw last week, we had, after the match, Mike Bennett was dragged out by Raven and Kevin Condren. And he is officially a member of the flock.
Does he look more darker? What's the thing?
Yeah, he's all grunged out. He wrestles in jean shorts now.
Oh my gosh, ripped jean shorts.
Like ripped jean shorts and like a flannel type, almost like a Cactus Jack type top.
Does he got that little do-rag in the back?
Do we have Jim Cornette
No,
on
but
commentary going?
he's got piercings.
Oh,
Do we have Jim Cornette on commentary going? What the fuck?
He's just angry. Jim Cornette's
Yeah.
like, what is this mess right here? The flock? What the flock? Mike Bennett defeats Carly Colon. Got a box office smash. Pretty good match here between the two of them. I enjoyed it. I like it a lot. After that, backstage, we cut to Joe Hennig talking to Cash Wheeler saying, hey, man, look, I know you're in the main event tonight, but we really need to talk. You have your mind completely on this main event and getting my world title. Look, I know this might seem selfish, but you really need to save those Von Erich boys. If there's anyone that can save them, it can be you. And Cash is like, yeah, I know, but it sounds like you're in this for yourself. Keep in mind, I got to get something out of this too. Helping these Von Erich boys get away from KC's ideology is one thing, but that world championship means a whole lot more to Cash Wheeler. Pretty good segment, pretty darn good segment there. After that, not a bad match here with the women. MJ Jenkins able to pull off the win. Of course, she'll be going into the pay-per-view taking on Angel Rose, who does attack her after the match. There we go there. After that, Brian Pillman Jr. with the boys, the Billington Bros, and Davey Boy Smith hyping up his match against Sean Waltman, which does lead to him getting the win there with the Tornado DDT. Pretty good match, pretty good match.
Man, Sean Waltman did a lot better than I thought he would.
Yeah. I mean, he's no Scott Norton. No one's a Scott Norton. So after that, we got Dos Caras Jr. and Chavo Guerrero Jr. segment here. Chavo goes out there and is calling out Dos Caras Jr. saying, I know you attacked me. What you did was wrong. And at the pay-per-view, I'm taking your mask away from you. That's it. We're going to have a hair versus mask match at the pay-per-view. And Dos Caras Jr. agrees to the match. Gives him probably a thumbs up or something because he's not speaking. So I just imagine there's someone in this video who doesn't know who Dos Caras Jr. actually is. So
Oh, it's gonna be a great surprise for him.
yeah, it'll be a great surprise. Don't look it up if you don't know who it is. Scott Norton defeats Rockstar Spud. Another television title defense on the line, number 2 right there. And following that, we got a segment with Carl Anderson. Scott Norton, after celebrating with his title, starting to head backstage when Carl Anderson's coming out. He says, hey kid, you seem like a big star in this company. I want to wish you good luck tonight in the main event. However, despite wishing him good luck, he isn't able to get the job done against Cash Wheeler. Cash Wheeler hits him with the unskinny bop. I have no idea what that is at all. One could guess.
That's interesting.
Isn't that a song? I feel like that's a song.
Pretty good match, though, between the two of them. Got 77, which then leads into our finale of the show, which could have been a little bit better. Apparently, 10 minutes is too long for the crowd, sadly. But we do have Eric Bischoff officiating the contract signing of Cash Wheeler, Casey McKnight, and Joe Hennig for our triple threat main event match at Sold Out for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Finished the show there. Finished off with a 71. I think that's our best show yet, honestly. We did have -3 regions, but plus 53 other regions. I think even like regions we lost before we now up in. So doing pretty good there. And we'll see you guys going into Thunder for the go home there and check out some Cruiserweight action. All right, everybody, we are here. It's the go home Thunder show right before Sold Out. And let's just jump right into it here. Kicking off the Tino Sabatelli segment of the week. Our boy, last time, what was he at, Chris? Like 43.4%?
He was at 46.3%.
3%.
Now shows up and he says, I am currently at 52.6%.
Oh my gosh, such a magnificent story here today. I am, having a talent like Tino Sabatelli, not eligible to wrestle, but being able to still give his message out to the fans and not let them worry that he will be coming to WCW is just magnificent. We're very worried about him. Of course, you guys know he's got that swollen elbow. He's got some funny bones that are not so funny. Our boy Tino Sabatelli, he will be making a grand debut very, very soon as his injuries fall away. After that, though, Al Jones, the nephew of Vincent, double T's, able to defeat Leo Rush here, tapping him out by submission. It doesn't say what type of submission, but he tapped him out. And after that match, one can only imagine how ecstatic Vincent is. He just jumps into his arms, and he's like, my nephew did it. He's like, we got a job. And Al's like, we got a job. He's like, we got a job. So after that, we have a segment where Carly Cologne's out there with Eddie Colon, Orlando Colon. He says, hey, Raven, because Raven's in commentary. Don't forget about that, guys. It's like, Raven, what your boys did to me, I was not a fan of. Mike Bennett and Kevin Conjure are just your pawns. This little flock you got going on here, they ain't family. These boys right here, they are my family, all right? Now, Mr. Flock Boy, how about we up the ante and why don't we see you at Sold Out and we see what's better, the flock or the family? And Ravens gives them a deal, And
Caribbean street fight.
I like it. I love it. After that, Eric Bischoff here hyping up, doing some more stuff for the Cruiserweight division, saying that we have an agreement with CMLL in Mexico, bringing some of their talent in to help crown the first ever World Light Heavyweight Champion here for WCW, coming very soon. I'm looking very forward to the agreement there with CML, bringing some of their talent here. So that'll be very good there. Derek Conti and Summer Rae have their match here tonight. It wasn't that great, but was anybody expecting anything more, honestly? It was as best as it could get, honestly. So Derek Conti able to get the win here against Summer Rae, tapping her out. Following that, we have the Billington Boys and David Boy Smith backstage with Shane Douglas, and he's giving them some pointers, giving them some tips, saying, hey, guys, second-generation wrestlers really need to learn from us veterans, and I want to give you guys some tips here, And then he pulls out a fresh copy, never used before, of WCW's very own Ready to Rumble. He's like, now there was a man in this DVD I want you to pay attention to. His name is Sal Bandini. You want to wrestle? And they fall in love with it. They're like, this is great. So it just cuts through segments of them watching the movie, and they're loving it. They're enjoying it. We got like Mark in tears for some reason. Mark's tears. After that, with the Von Erichs defeating the thrown together team of Alice Taylor and Jordan Oliver, as we call them, the GTS team. So pretty good there. And then following that, we end off the show with Casey McKnight clapping away at the Von Erichs, giving the thumbs up, saying, this is the pride of the South, with you two as the World Tag Team Champions and me with the soon-to-be World Championship. We ain't going nowhere for a long time. It's pretty good there in a little gymnasium in North Carolina. We got 53. Ross Von Erich, Marshall Von Erich were used too much tonight. That's a first, actually. Probably because I think their match was about 15 minutes. That might be why. Other than that, pretty good show here, guys. And that's going to wrap it up here. But next time, we'll kick it into WCW Sold Out, the first real big pay-per-view. Not including the one-night stand that led into everything. But with that, I think not just having the pay-per-view, we're also going to show you a bit about the game world, stuff going on, what other companies are up to, and hopefully that'll be exciting for you guys. So thank you, my friends, for joining me, and we'll see you all at the pay-per-view. Peace out.
Get ready.
Yeah.